hands and arms. Sometimes you can just catch the release.
This is bizarre. I mean, we don't hear about seatbelts coming loose, but for the same team to have that issue after Will Power had it, I am just really shocked as Felix Rosenqvist makes his final stop.
And this is key for the last step on that podium, because we saw Lundgaard come in. He was trying to get that stop, get out on track, and hopefully make the time up. But as we've seen today, the overcut traditionally is the one that works. Where does Rosie come out in relation to Lundgaard? We're moments away from finding out. Lundgaard's tyres will be up to temperature. Rosenqvist will have to push on regardless. So far,
there goes Rosie. The 7 is behind him, so Lundgaard's still back there by a good chunk. You see it up there on the map. And he's now got 2 cars in between them, so advantage to Rosenqvist.
So easy peasy for Newgarden to lose a lap now and
buffer heading into turn 1.
But look at the 40-second push-to-pass advantage. That's what I talked about earlier. Kyle Kirkwood sitting pretty with horsepower to burn and maintain the lead.
He's just driving absolutely to perfection here. Great execution, hitting his marks, not getting flustered in a high-pressure situation.
Very Alex Palou-like performance from Kyle Kirkwood.
It is. He's out-Palou-ing Palou right now, and you love to see it.
How Palou you? How dare you? How dare you suggest anybody can match the master? Kyle Kirkwood absolutely doing it.
It's blasphemous of me to say that. I would never do it again.
The chat is about Palou and Kirkwood. It's Palou's teammate, Kiffin Simpson, who leads the race right now in the number 8 Journey Rewards Honda. Great run from the guy from the Cayman Islands.
Oceanside, Nashville, Riverside. As long as he's near water, Kyle Kirkwood is untouchable, seemingly.
Man, he must hate Indianapolis.
there's a lake. There's a river.
Nicknamed Woody because he looks a little bit like the character from Toy Story. He is riding like the wind, Bullseye. 80s ago in Long Beach.
That's the first time I've heard that one. I won't lie. But
so troubles with Joseph Newgarden with the seatbelt, and troubles continue way wide in turn 5. Just tickles the tire barrier and
keeps it out of the wall.
Knocks the cap off that Modelo.
He's had such a day. He's trying to get to the bruise a little early.
Yeah, stick a lime in it. Kirkwood doing everything right, pulling out over a 2-second advantage from the man who has won every race so far this season. So far, so good. It's Kirkwood's day here in Long Beach.
The lap car of Jacob Abel.
Drink her down, smooth.
Let's listen to a little radio from the race leader, Kyle Kirkwood.
We can do a little bit of efficient overtake for lap time, and then maybe just save the tires a little bit.
And I'm just going to save the overtake.
Kyle Kirkwood. Hey, son, spend your allowance. Nope, I'm saving. Dad, I'm saving.
I'm going straight into those bonds, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to play slow and boring.
It's usually the opposite, right? Strategists say lay off the button.
Yeah.
In this case, Kirkwood quite happy to keep that in his pocket, which I think is smart. He knows that the only thing that stands between him and victory lane right now at Long Beach is lap traffic. So wait until you absolutely need it. You don't want to be in a position where you allow Alex Palou to close up on you and you're trapped behind a lap card.
Coming up to the back of Callum Ilott. Couple of guys I want to shout out right now. This guy, Kiffin Simpson, currently sitting in P10. Ahead of him, Stingray Robb in a P9. This would be a career best result for both these two drivers today. And what about Santino Ferrucci just behind them in 11th? Started plumb last. And you said earlier today, Townsend, he was your guy to watch.
Yeah,
right.
They asked us who to watch. You guys looked at me funny because Ferrucci coming from 27th, but he's a racer. He's proven that for the last several seasons. And if you look at the last 3 laps for that battle for 10th place, he's quick.
Kiffin Simpson doing a great job. Like you say, that's Stingray Robb. That's going to match his best. He's done it on an oval before at Gateway. Plus 16 on the day, though, for Santino Ferrucci. On board now, Dex Imaging, Chevy of Scott McLaughlin. Looking back now at Colton Herta, rather, as you can see, down 4 places.
Well, Colton Herta has a broken car. He's certainly figured out how to steer it around the track. He complained earlier of inconsistent handling between left-handers and right-handers. but Herta has settled in nicely. He sits between McLaughlin and his teammate, Verizon car, Will Power, and Scott Dixon hanging in there, running in 8th.
And you know what? Every single driver on their up or down positions on where they started, the only one that hasn't changed for is Kyle Kirkwood.